was 1975 when my father brought home a Rolls-Royce, a 1974 model, and I was hooked straight away. I was overwhelmed by the sheer beauty and the electronics involved in it. It had electric windows, electric seats. I was blown away by that. But the leather was the thing that really grabbed me, that smell and that sort of squeakiness as you got into it, that crinkly, squeaky as you hopped into it. You felt the quality. 2023 when I acquired my first Rolls-Royce, and it was a 1974 Silver Shadow. From the time of when my dad bought his, it took me that long to get my first one. It took over 12 months to restore her, and in that process I found and researched the ways to get the leather done, the painting done, and the electrical work I did myself. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was an eye-opener. What I remember distinctly about the cars, and even when I was restoring the 1974 Rolls-Royce, is that smell of leather. There's something about old wood and old leather that really emphasized the quality, and it brought back memories of when I was driven to school. I was brought up in Malaysia. I was driven to school and picked up from school, and that just resonated in my mind. You can't take that away. My current model is a 1986 Rolls-Royce Silver Spur. They only made 5,000 odd, and again, that was a scrapped vehicle. It's a US specification, and again, that was totally restored from the ground up. So I wanted like-minded people to get involved, so the only way to do that was to set up a club. So the Rolls-Royce Enthusiasts Club was the way to do that. They already had sections all over the world, but there was nothing here in the United Arab Emirates. Yeah, so the idea of the club was to bring together understanding and appreciation for the brand, and to bring stories and owners together of these beautiful cars. The UAE has a unique relationship with Rolls-Royce. As the brand, it represents value, heritage, prestige, and royalty. And you can see that in the way that the UAE, the culture here is very, very similar. They appreciate quality products and other brands as well. But Rolls-Royce is the brand that they really resonate with the locals here. Personally, I think it's important that owners and enthusiasts preserve the brand, and we are, at the end of the day, we're just custodians of the brand. And if we can hand that down and preserve as many examples of the brand as possible, I think I've done my job. And I've restored 2. So if everybody who owns a Rolls-Royce restores 2 cars, they're preserving it for the next 100+ years. Each car previously had the signature of the fitter, the engineer. They sign off on something, they've researched it, they've done, like the radiator grille, for example, that's handmade. There were only 10 people in the world at the time when they were making them by hand that could do it. And each radiator, believe it or not, looks the same, but they're slightly different because they're handmade. So the wood inlays that they do, the veneer is just beautiful. But on the back side, you've got somebody's initial on it, to show you that they did it. And that's preserving history. That person, I don't know who he is, but I'm sure somewhere somebody knows. The world of car manufacturing will never ever see this kind of era again, I don't think. And I hope at least the memory of this can be preserved for all time. And that's what I hope in my life. Sir Henry Royce said, "Strive for perfection in everything you do. Take the best that exists and make it better. If it doesn't exist, design it and accept nothing less."